Now this was a really fun project. So I'm gonna walk you guys through every single room, bathroom, area in this house that we redid. We did a custom master bathroom, steam shower, backlit stone, custom powder. I mean, the floating vanity, everything was really fun and interesting and artistic in this house. We were able to add a flair to every room and make it look super custom without going overboard, like a lot of the remodels you see nowadays. So let's get started. This was the old powder room. We converted it into, let's just say, a piece of art. So we got the floating vanity and we used this steel beam going across, just welded up a 4x4 square plate with holes in it and 1x4 steel. Once we got the stone in, we were able to start tiling. We even put that lower shelf there as well. And this thing is really, really strong. I mean, I could dance on this. We had some extra stone and we cut a piece that fit perfectly, leave a nice gap here for water. And that just looks so clean. You don't have any drain, everything's integrated. Even the veining follows through. LED strip lights, we've got a brass drain to match our fixtures and got a nice hanging pendant light. These are cool. The outlets are really clean. I mean, every little detail, even to the toilet flush, matches the finish of everything we've got, so. Looks great, doesn't it? All right, moving on to the beautiful fireplace. Well, it wasn't beautiful, and then it was. This was a really heavy piece of stone. Obviously, stone is very heavy. That's a silly statement. Here, let me show you in person. Bring the action. All right, so this was a really cool feature, is when you have two pieces of stone, this is natural stone, they'll slice it right down the middle and they'll open it up like a book. And what that does is gives you an exact pattern on each side. I think it looks like a tree trunk or a wizard's hat or maybe a dancing squid. I try to do this on all my projects. I want you to come up close and take a look at this. A lot of times we have the hearth just raised like 3/4 of an inch or even a few inches. And the problem is you're just gonna stub your toe on stuff like that. So we always make it a point to recess our hearths down below or at the same surface as the flooring. So there's no tripping hazard. It looks super flush and clean. When you have darker beams and then you do a lighter colored ceiling, in this case it's like a TNG shiplap, what it does is creates depth. So even though we're only getting another 5.5 inches there, it feels like it goes up another foot. And it really feels good in the space. And this is it. This was probably the most beautiful, intricate bathroom we've done, at least in a long time. But it was lots of fun. Love doing stuff like this. This thing is huge, and to make the space really work, I think you need big features. We have a big tub, we have a big old block of stone. This is backlit to accent the TV. We've built another beam here, same coloring. This guy, we had to take this up and down 6 or 7 times, and it's heavy and it's hard to work with. We had to get these at the exact height to make our customer happy, because that's what we do. And back here, we've got some shelving. We have a little bit of undermount lighting. Some nice storage in here for all the extra stuff you've got. Sconces, lit up mirrors, roughened valves in the wall. I have a video on doing the other LED lights under the stone. And if you're interested in seeing that video, I'll go ahead and put a link in the description. You can check it out. It's also dimmable, which is really cool at night. And if you can't tell by now, this customer really likes her lights. We've got the beautiful sconces, and if I'm not mistaken, yep, we got some light up mirrors too. This was a really cool thing. So we had this dead space, got a little cubby, nice little storage space. You could charge all of your fun stuff. I'm gonna run this counter all the way in, create this cubby, put some shelves, you can put some pieces of art. Simple toilet room. We have nice M-Tech hardware, lockable. We've got our pocket door to our water closet, toilet room. And I stiffened up the wall by using 3/4 plywood all the way around. The main reason I did that is so that I can put the towel warmer right here. See that electrical box? Beautiful pocket door. Made my own kerf jam all the way across so that we don't need to put any casing. Oh, it's something. Oh, and our beautiful shower. Did I mention the shower? Oh. We got all the onyx stone. We backlit the niche. We have very fancy Graff valve, all Graff everything, specially made in Germany because of the finish, and it took 6 months. If you're gonna get a special finish like that and it's gonna take 6 months, make sure you're prepared for it. And here we've got the heated towel rack. What luxury bathroom would be finished if we didn't have a heated towel rack? And not only that, you notice we've got a switch here, that's for the towel rack, but we've got a thermostat for heated floor. We did this entire bathroom with heated floor, and let me tell you, it makes a huge difference because we were here in winter, it got pretty cold. That floor was warm on your toes. So this here is the gym, but we wanted to add a wet bar into the gym. So they call it a wet bar because you can get things wet because there's a sink and a faucet. And we also added a nice drawer refrigerator. This is a gym, so we want to have some nice water. Oh, look at that. Look at those soft clothes. Look at those soft clothes. Look at those soft clothes. There we go. Soft clothes, everything. Soft clothes, everything. So this is really nice. This is a Taj Mahal with a bit of green hue to it. I really like it. Taj Mahal, the natural stone, it's kind of like sugar cubes. They do break apart in the corners, so it's a little bit harder to fabricate, but God, it looks good. Here we've got some nice wavy backsplash tile. We went ahead and did a miter return into the window, on the sill, the top, the jambs. Everything looks really good. I have a feeling that I'm gonna wanna change these plate covers. They look a little cheap. You know, we gotta tell the manufacturers, get on it, you know, it's the 21st century. We want something other than white plastic round square. Let's do better, guys. Anyway, this is the flooring you saw in another video we had. This is a really cool flooring we've installed. This is the first time we've done it. This is 100% waterproof. It's some type of cement-based flooring, click type, just like laminate or vinyl. And you can't use a regular chop saw with it. You have to use a wet saw or a grinder with a diamond bit on it. So I think it turned out pretty good. Actually, if you use a wet saw, it cuts really clean. This floor is really nice. It does click together and has tight seams. So I would say this is a win. And it's really solid. I'm actually quite pleased with how it turned out. Very hard stuff. And you know, we've got also some floor outlets because we're gonna have to get some exercise equipment in here, right? Have a treadmill, have a Peloton. You go, Peloton. And of course, what is a gym without a giant TV? And we've got the TV wall, so the plan was to have treadmill, Peloton facing this beautiful TV wall. Why not? Because we need more storage. This is a gym and a laundry room. So we put these big old heavy duty pullouts. I mean, look at this. Imagine without the pullouts. How are you gonna reach back there and get what you need? I don't know, I love this. I'm super happy with it. We actually built it without those. And then we saw how much stuff the owner had. And we thought, hold on a second, we gotta give her something for organization. So these little things, they really do matter. I mean, having all of this extra space is really nice. Mini splits mounted on the wall, they're just kind of a big ugly thing. I prefer flush mount. Now we have a lot of options, maybe better looking ones than this, but when it's on the ceiling, it's out of your way. This thing does heat, it does cooling, it's a nice heat pump mini split. There was a lot of funky things going on because this was a garage, so we had beams going across, we had this soffit that we had to build here, and the reason we built this is because that's the garage, so when the garage door opens, it's actually coming up above this. So we really had to be creative with how we did all of this. And I think it turned out really cool looking. So if you're working out and you're in the gym, but it's also a laundry room, you don't want to look at your washer dryer. So what we did was we created this awesome, huge space here. We've got a nice rack where we can hang clothes. And the best part is our washer and dryer is hidden behind this beautiful pocket door system. We still have the finishing touches we have to put on it. I want to put some rollers here so this stays straight and doesn't move around. And if you don't want to see them every day, you just go ahead and put them in. pocket doors and hides everything. All right, this was a really fun design. So we put together this wine bar and did another book match. This is the same stone we put in the fireplace down the river of wine. It's a wine river. So this is shallow here because we had an interesting situation where the fireplace was taking up this whole area in here. So we decided, let's make it shallow. It's the perfect place for pins to hold our wine. And we had this open space on top. We utilized it so that I could get to the transformer and the wiring for the LEDs here. We've also got a plug in there in case we wanted to plug in some light up piece of art or something. But that open shelf, that's designed for art. And this whole entire build out is designed to be a piece of art. Now come take a look at this. We routed a channel inside of the 3/4 plywood and we recessed the LED strip and went all the way floor to ceiling. We did the same thing in this guy. And then we also added some glass shelves so that you can see everything top to bottom. All right, so this is another room in the house. We did beautiful sconces. We restructured everything. This actually was a door to the front area. This was like an open foyer office. Closed that up, made it a bedroom. We did the ceilings just like we did most of the rest of the house. I think it looks unbelievable how much it changed. And then just a little build out here. This was cool because this was a corner soffit for the hallway. And we just built a shallow cabinet here. And then here we've got storage for extra linens, hang clothes for guests. This turned out awesome. Okay, so this is a linen closet. We needed to have a lot of extra space, but we wanted some place where you can come and put your towels so you can put them away. This was really, I think, a great addition because it's so deep and you've got so much storage space. With big old pull-out drawers, you can put all of your linens. I mean, this holds more than a closet, even bigger than this, would be able to hold. So, very pleased with that. Drawers everywhere we go. This little detail was kind of funny. So, well, I guess it's not funny. She had a couple guests come over and they tripped. So we added some lights under the stair tread. This bathroom, unfortunately, I don't know where all of my footage went, but I do have it. So check out another video maybe in the future and I'll have this build all set up. Again, we have a gorgeous ceiling throughout the entire hallway. Matches with the bedroom, the bathroom, everything just is so perfect. So you guys, thank you so much for watching. And if you've made it this far, it means I may have possibly done a good job either on the video or on the remodel. So leave some comments down below. Whether you like or subscribe or whatever you want to do, just let me know what you think of the bathroom. And I'm really curious what other people think because I might be biased seeing as though I was involved in everything, but I think it turned out really, really good. I hope you can see how hard we worked on it and our attention to detail. Everything in this house was really well thought out. And I'm gonna stop babbling and let you enjoy the final moments of this beautiful, beautiful house. That's it.